বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম। প্রিয় বন্ধুরা, কেমন আছেন? আশা করি ভালো আছেন। হেমুজিকি চ্যানেলে আপনাদেরকে স্বাগতম। চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন এবং ভিডিওটি শেষ না হওয়া পর্যন্ত আমাদের সাথেই থাকুন। বন্ধুরা, আজ আমরা 28 থেকে 40তম বিসিএস এ ইংরেজি বিষয়ে যে সকল প্রশ্নগুলো এসেছে সেগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। আশা করি ভিডিওটি খুবই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ হবে ইনশাআল্লাহ। আমাদের সাথেই থাকুন। Animal Farm was written by George Orwell, who did write first English dictionary. Samuel Johnson. If winter comes, can spring be far behind? These lines were written by Shelley. এখন আমরা 29তম বিসিএস এ যে সকল প্রশ্নগুলো এসেছে সেগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। Into the dash of death rode the 600 valley. To be or not to be, that is the dash. Question. I have a dash that one day this nation will live out of the true meaning of its creed, that all men are created equal. Dream. Who wrote the two famous novels David Copperfield and The Tale of Two Cities? Charles Dickens. Who wrote the plays The Tempest and The Midsummer Night's Dream? Shakespeare. এখন আমরা 31তম বিসিএসে যে সকল প্রশ্নগুলো এসেছে সেগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। ওয়ার্ডসওয়ার্থ introduced the readers dash a new kind of poetry to. 32তম বিসিএসে যে সকল প্রশ্নগুলো এসেছে সেগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। The sentence who would have thought Shylock was so unkind to express wonder. All at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Wordsworth. Who among the following writers is not a Nobel laureate? Graham Greene. The play Arms and the Man is by George Bernard Shaw. The climax of a plot is what happens at the height. Othello is Shakespeare's play about a Moor. In the 18th century, the Mughal Empire began to disintegrate. The poem Isle of Innisfree is written by W.B. Yeats. Riders to the Sea is a one-act play. Which of the following writers belong to the Elizabethan period? Christopher Marlowe. To be or not to be, that is the question is a famous dialogue from Hamlet. Find the odd man out, George Eliot. Find the odd man out as I lay dying. Elegy written in a country churchyard is written by Thomas Gray. Shakespeare's Measure for Measure is a successful comedy. The Romantic age in English literature began with the publication of Preface to Lyrical Ballad. Which of the following books is written by Thomas Hardy? The Return of the Native. Frailty, thy name is woman is a famous dialogue from W. Shakespeare. The poem The Solitary Reaper is written by W. Wordsworth. The Merchant of Venice is a Shakespeare play about a Jew. The play Candida is by G.B. Shaw. Which of the following writers belongs to the Romantic period in English literature? S.T. Coleridge. The climax of a plot is what happens at the height. London town is found a living being in the works of Charles Dickens. Child is the father of man is taken from the poem of W. Wordsworth. Man is the political animal. Who said this? Aristotle. Who is the known as the poet of nature? W. Wordsworth. A passage to India is written by E.M. Foster. Gitanjali of Rabindranath Tagore was translated by Gitanjali. অনুবাদ রবীন্দ্রনাথ নিজেই করেন কিন্তু তার নাম অপশনে নাই। অপরদিকে গীতাঞ্জলি এর অনুবাদ সং অফারিংস এর ভূমিকা লেখেন W.B. Yeats. Who of the following writers was not a novelist? W.B. Yeats. Gerontion is a poem by T.S. Eliot. Fill in the blanks. Is Shakespeare's last play Tempest? Who has written the poem Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard? Thomas Gray. Who has written the play Wolf on Ben Jonson? Shakespeare composed mass of his plays in what sort of verse? Iambic pentameter. The repetition of beginning consonant sound is known as alliteration. Which of the following is not a poetic tradition? The occult. What is a funny poem of 5 lines called Limerick? Who wrote Biographia Literaria St. Coleridge? Robert Browning was a poet. Fill in the gap with appropriate word. There. Victorian age. Robert Browning was a dash poet. Victorian poet. Othello gave Desdemona dash as a token of love. Handkerchief. P.B. Shelley's Adonis is an elegy on the death of John Keats. The comparison of unlike things using the words like on as is known to be simile. Restoration period in English literature refers to 1660. The Sun Also Rises is a novel written by Ernest Hemingway. Jacobean period of English literature refers to 1603 to 1625. Where do the following lines occur in? Alone, alone, all alone, alone on a wide sea, the rhyme of the ancient mariner. For God's sake, hold your tongue and let me laugh. This line is written by John Donne. Of the following authors who wrote an epic? John Milton. Who is not a Victorian poet? Alexander Pope. The play The Spanish Tragedy is written by Thomas Keat. Who among the following Indian English writers is a famous novelist? R.K. Narayan. Which period is known as the golden age of English literature? The Elizabethan age. Who is the author of Man and Superman? G.B. Shaw. The most famous satirist in English literature is Jonathan Swift. The literary term euphemism means inoffensive expression. এখন আমরা 40তম BCS এ যে সকল প্রশ্নগুলো এসেছে সেগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। সুইট হেলেন মেক মি ইমমর্টাল উইথ এ কিস। দি সেন্টেন্স হ্যাজ টেকেন ফ্রম দ্য প্লে ডক্টর ফস্টাস। What's in name that which we call a rose by any other name smell as sweet? Who said this? Romeo. Man's love is of man's life a thing apart. This is woman's whole existence. This taken Lord Byron. Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, translated by Edward Fitzgerald. Ulysses is a novel written by James Joyce. The diamond Necklace was written by Guy de Maupassant. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand, who said Lady Macbeth. Where are the songs of spring? Where are they? Think not of them. Thou hast thy music to kids, poems to autumn. Who is the central character of Wuthering Heights? Heathcliff's. The old, the old order changed, yielding place to new. This line is extracted from Tennyson's poem Morte d'Arthur. Who wrote the poem Good Morrow? John Donne. The Rape of the Lock by Alexander Pope. Mock heroic poem. Which of the following is not American W.B. Yeats? William Shakespeare was born 1564. প্রিয় বন্ধুরা, আজ এই পর্যন্তই। চ্যানেলটি এখনো সাবস্ক্রাইব না করলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন এবং আমাদের সাথেই থাকুন। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।